Alright. Let me shut this door because Tanya's in the shower. You won't see her, but you can hear the water running. How do we do this? Open a file. File open. Sir Danvers, that must be us. That looks about right, I guess. So I'm back, guys. I still am operating off the old USB producer's mic, which I know the sound quality is not up to snuff, but good news on that front coming very soon. I will flesh you out on all the details of what that is. Probably in a week, is my guess. But until then, we're stuck with this mic, so I apologize, but I didn't want to leave it to... I didn't want to just not record something and have you all think, oh, he abandoned the cause again. So what do we know? What were we doing? I don't recall. Got a bunch of scrolls of stuff. I can see all my inventory in the top right. I'm not used to having that available to look at. It's pretty nice. I don't think we're ready to go back up to the surface yet, so I guess we're going to continue looking. What are we on? What level are we on? We're only on level 2, for Christ's sake. We can go much deeper. Let's finish exploring this level. I don't recall that we were specifically facing any major threats at the moment. What level are we personally? Character level 6. Actually, no, this is the level we're supposed to be on. I like to be 4 character levels higher than the dungeon depth. So this is where we're going to stay until we've at least explored all this, and then we'll consider maybe going down. It's 100% guarantee for myself that I'm recording. Because that would be a very Jeff maneuver to... No, yeah, we're recording, okay. And it looks like the sound is recording as well, so... Presumably, this is recording. Make sure the... Sorry guys, because I've been recording other things of late, let's just make 100% sure it is recording... Microphone. USB, producer's mic. Yes, that is correct. That should be fine. That would really suck if I recorded an hour of this and it was like dead silent. White worm mass, not a problem. Not a problem when it's one-on-one. Solved a major problem yesterday in Stop the Saturnians. There was a single bug. One bug that would... It was rare, but it would freeze the game. About once every 3 or 4 hours of gameplay it was freezing the game, and I couldn't figure out why. So I started constantly recording my own gameplay to see if I could find commonalities. Oh, I don't have to switch... sorry, before I lose track of this thought. Some helpful Angband players have mentioned to me that you no longer have to switch to your pick in this version of the game. It just automatically looks for the best digging utensil in your inventory. I'll be honest, there was some other versions of Moria / Angband that used to have you equip the digging weapon, and it kept it in a digging slot, like a weapon or a slot reserved for this is what you're using to dig. I would prefer that, but this will do. We don't have to switch anymore. It's going to take me a while to break that habit. Anyways, yeah, I was how bad is this guy? Oh, worth 1 freaking point. He's not a problem. Did I not get these? Yeah, so there was a problem that was occasionally freezing the game. Very, very rare. But because I finally had the sense to record the gameplay to look for commonalities, I realized it was always happening. Oh, fuck, we're getting surrounded. Kill the spider. Are we poisoned yet? Not that I can see. I can see that it was always happening. Oh, fuck. There's a lot of shit coming. When there was missile launchers on... enemy missile launchers on the screen. They're called mosquitoes in the game. And shortly after it had fired a missile. It took me still a number of hours to go through a bunch of different options to figure it out, but I finally did find out what was happening, so problem solved. We're confused. Frack. We might have something that gets rid of that, but I don't want to waste a Cure Light Wounds on this right now. It's not a big deal. No longer confused. Kill the spider before you poisoned. I assume they can poison us. That's one apprentice dead. Yes, that was a major victory, because that problem has been around for probably about 2 months, or maybe 3 or 4 months. And I really had no idea what was causing it for the longest time. What is this guy, like a Easterner or something? A soldier. Later on in the game, there are soldiers called Eastern soldiers or something. That's what I meant by that. Everything runs away from you so much more easily in this game than they used to, that killing them in melee is actually a much more of a chore than it used to be. You have to injure them and track them down and blah blah blah. I think he's dead finally. Alright. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Look, he's running. One hit, he's like, ah, I'm out of here. I had enough courage to approach you once more, but then I remembered that you can hit me. Yeah, I can hit you. Get back here, soldier. Get back here, soldier. There you go. Again, I mentioned it before, but money is so much more valuable in Angband than Moria, and in this version of Angband especially. Now that we know, well, now that I know, having played once, or started at least one, I don't have to search, what the hell am I doing? Started a game as a paladin in 4.22 and realized I reached a point where I could no longer learn new spells, and looked it up and realized, yeah, you can only, son of a bitch. I'm poisoned, I think. Or I was. You can only find those spellbooks in the dungeon or in the... fuck. Or in the black market. I definitely want to save money so that if they show up in the black market, I can get them. Because I don't want to be left not learning spells for a prolonged period, as I was in the other game I was playing on my wife's computer when we were out of town. 4 flasks of oil. I should go down here, because there might still be some more masses replicating. Here's one right here. I want to make sure that I'm not just leaving them totally unchecked. I'm going to come back this way. It's like, oh shit, the dungeon is flooded with white worm masses. We seem to be at an appropriate depth for our strength. I think keeping your character level 4 levels above the current dungeon level, a lot of people will see that as extremely overly prudent, but or overly cautious, I guess. And we're poisoned. But it's a game with, one death ends your game. It's not like you can be like, well, I learned from that mistake, so let me reload. Let's cast. Oh, we don't have to. We can study. We learned minor healing. Let's use it right now to get the experience. Yeah, we feel much better. I didn't see what we got. Maybe 13 or 14 health out of that, something like that. I didn't notice. Yeah, so you need to keep to me, the logical course of action. Where'd this thing go? Is it gone? Did I kill it? No, it fled, and I have no idea where. It's a white icky thing. It shouldn't be that hard to see. To me, the logic is you keep yourself in an area where it's almost certain you're going to win battles, because all it takes is one loss, and the game is over. So. And as you can see, we're still in some degree of danger even here. Money, that's what I really want, to be honest right now. We're slow by 1. It's not a terrible situation. I don't think slow... It fled. Is handled the same way in this game that it was in earlier versions, again, of Moria, that sort of thing. I don't think. What do we have? I don't remember. To be honest, these sandals are just as good as our boots. So let's get the sandals. Because our boots are damaged. Let's wear the sandals. Let's drop the boots, which we have no need of, and the sandals will be slightly lighter. Let's rest. Presumably the soldier went this way. There's a reptile, giant green frog. Giant yellow centipede. I guess we just tunnel then. That's easier than constantly switching to our pick. I mean, it's very convenient. I just, given the nature of how the game works, you equip a weapon, you wield a weapon, and it's in an equipment slot. I would prefer they have a digging slot, just to keep things clear. That you know what you're using. I can't think of a situation where you'd intentionally want to use an inferior digging apparatus, but I suppose if you wanted to, you can't now. Is that it for this level? Looks like there's a little bit in the, maybe the top. There's a little bit around. Let's do a little search if we can. Let's make sure that that's true. Yeah, up here. It's no longer hesitating the way it was last time. I don't know what was causing that that stuttering last time. Doesn't seem to be happening now. It might have been because there were so many worm masses that have replicated. Shadow of alien satellite on Mars. Ooh, blinded. That's pretty neat. Let's rest here until that's... Or at least let's pass our turn. Get out of here. Let's pass our turn until the blindness is gone. Or until we get notification that we're being attacked. Oh, we are. Thank you for the money. Let's disarm that. There we go. Oh, another trap. Paralyzed, fuck. Let's disarm it again. And again. Because I'm stubborn like that. I'm not sure what else to tell you in terms of what else is going on in the world of me. We got some news from our distributor last night that our film Red Spring, or not last night, 2 nights ago, that our film Red Spring has reached a number of new territories we didn't know about. Australia, New Zealand, I'd forgotten what else, Russia. So that was pretty cool. Good news for us that it's out there further abroad. Not much else to report, to be honest. Other than that, I'm spending my days working on Stop the Saturnians and endeavoring, less successfully than I was a month ago, to get back in shape after putting on pandemic weight. I threw my back out a few days ago, maybe a week ago, which has made exercise a little more precarious than it was prior to that, obviously. Tanya and I went out for a bike ride yesterday. We didn't go far from home. We stayed close to home just in case my back suddenly went out on bicycle, which would be terrible. It didn't, but it gave enough twinges that it's like, okay, I better not do this. Normally I ride for, I don't know, many, many miles away from home. Usually I go for a 2 or 3 hour bike ride almost every day. Or I was before I threw my back out. But I think that would be very unwise, because if it does go out, I'm not going to be able to ride home, and I'll probably be on the side of the road for a good hour or two while I recuperate. So what it taught me is that at least for the next couple of weeks while I am recuperating, I dare not bike ride on my own, which really sucks, because that's my primary mode of exercise when it's nice weather like this. So I'm going to have to find alternatives for the next week or two. Because I am not in a profession that is at all forgiving of weight gain, unfortunately. Harpy? I want to say hobgoblin at first, but it's a harpy. White harpy, easy to kill. Blue yeek can drop some valuables, so that's good. We know that from recent experience. We slew it and It dropped nothing. I might be getting a bit of that stuttering again. If so, I'm a little flabbergasted. As I said, I played this for some time on Tanya's computer, which is vastly inferior to mine because this is A, it's a laptop instead of a desktop. B, it's much older than this computer. This computer is about 2 years old, I think. Hers is about 8 to 10. And on top of that, this is a top-notch gaming computer, where hers was just a laptop. You know what? We can afford to go down now. I'm nonetheless going to go up just to find out what these potions are and shit. Clear out our inventory a little. In a safe manner? Should I do that, or should I just quaff them? Of course, if we quaff them, we're not going to really learn what they do necessarily. You know what? Let's go down. They put the you can't sell things rule into place for a reason, to keep the game from being boring by constantly going back to the surface. So let's... We got a shield bashing, so stunned, whatever that means. Poisoned. We're having a hard time killing it. It appears healthier. It's draining our mana, which sucks because that's how we deal with poison, isn't it? Let's look at this thing a bit. It's worth good experience for us. Can't be frightened. It can cast spells which drain mana, but 1 time in 10 it can touch to poison. Now we have no spell points left to unpoison ourselves or to heal ourselves, so let's try and kill it quickly. We do have the Cure Light wound spells if we need them. Let's try and kill it before it heals itself back. Come on, baby. There. We're no longer poisoned. We don't have to do anything other than rest. Couple of people come in. We got an Acolyte and a Cut Purse. I do not have... You know what I'm going to do right now, so I save myself some hardship later. Let's go to user interface options. We want... let's do O. Shimmer multicolored things, yes. Just so we can see like multi-hued dragons faster. That's not the thing I want to do right now. I want the... I want unique monsters to show up as purple. Here we go. That way we'll for sure recognize instantly if there's a unique monster that's coming around the corner, and not ignore it. These are not uniques though. Let's kill the Cut Purse first so it doesn't take our money, if we can. We got stunned. Again, don't quite know what that means. You failed to harm the Cut Purse. I'm also grazed now, which means I'm bleeding. Son of a bitch. I didn't see what it said there. 179 coins got stolen by that goddamn son of a bitch. Alright, the Acolyte's dead. Let's rest here for a minute. The Cut Purse will probably show up again soon. If we can kill it, we can get our money back. Unlike Moria, where if they take something, it's gone for good. Which, to be honest, is a much less logical punishment, but a much more scary punishment, I guess. I don't know which I prefer. In Caverns, my own roguelike, if something steals money from you, like Gremlins or something, it's just gone for good. They just basically eat it or whatever. Although you're very less likely to be carrying cash in the first place, so it's not that big a deal. Likewise, if they steal an item from you, you can't get it back if somebody steals an item. This guy again, eh? Do we have a... equipment, yeah. We're not shooting anything. I couldn't remember if I had a sling or something. I do not. Guess I could have thrown stones at this thing, but... whatever. We know from experience we can kill this thing without extreme danger. As you saw there, when it healed itself, gave back some health, it doesn't go back to full health. It's probably casting like Cure Light Wounds or something. Thank God. I mentioned in the first episode that to me 4.2.2 here feels a lot more dangerous than earlier versions of the game. I think the primary rationale for that, beyond the fact that, obviously things have changed, that the Paladin, for instance, has less spells in a spellbook, etc. But I think the primary reason is there are monsters like this, for instance, that have special abilities. I could be totally wrong on this, but it seems to me those special abilities are being enacted a lot more than they used to. Maybe it's because they live longer, like maybe it's harder to kill them than it used to be. Or maybe they do it with more frequency than they used to, I don't know. But it seems to me, I've noticed that monsters with special abilities are more frequently enacting them, or getting them off more frequently than they used to. Again, I don't know for sure if that's true whatsoever. There we go, we leveled up, we can learn a new spell. We are poisoned, we can't cast it yet. There we go, we've learned the Prayer of Sense Invisible. We really should get back to the service soon because we can buy the second spellbook in the stores. But not yet. We still got room in our inventory here. Let's not go back to our full. I guess that's my old habit. I guess we don't need to bring stuff back to sell or anything, but we should test out these potions at some point. Let's wait till we're injured or poisoned or something so we know. I want to cast light. Can we cast light? No. Cast Sense Invisible just to get it off. Oh, giant white ants. What do we know about them? They're not that dangerous. Especially in their sleep, of course. There's a lot of them here. But I do want to kill them before they run away. So I'm not backing off to a hall or anything right now. Need to find a lantern soon too. This sight range of 1 is nonsense. Fuck you, dude. They flee so frequently now. With my slow speed, I can't catch them. I have to wait till they get brave enough to come back. They're not in this room. If they fled out. That one's dead. I think we got them all. Whoops. Giant white dragonfly breathes frost. Frost in Angband, and I suppose Moria, can shatter glass things like potions. So you want to be careful of that. I don't know if it has other effects beyond that. Obviously beyond causing damage. I'm not always catching the notification that something ran away. We have scrolls of light. We should be using those. We can't sell them, so there's no other purpose in keeping them. We'll eventually have the spell ourselves, so there's no reason to use them or not use them now. Picked the lock, which gains us a tiny bit of experience in the scroll of light. Dagger we do not need in any way. Should be okay to kill. Should be doing things like casting Bless. Let's do it right now. Why not? You feel righteous. Oh, they cause fire, these guys. That can burn scrolls, spellbooks, and staves and stuff. So even if someone can't steal our spellbook, we could lose it to this guy, as an example. which would definitely send us back to the surface. Get back here, you son of a bitch. Ugh. Alright, it's dead. I don't think we lost anything. I didn't notice any notifications. Again, I'm not used to having the... Let's not even work on that. What's the point? We're not going to gain much experience for trying to disarm that trap. And again, if it burns something I want, I'll be really mad. We do have to find an opportunity to start quaffing these potions and stuff. I gotta remember to do that. I'm not used to having that little box in the bottom left corner that relays the messages to me. So I can keep track of if they've run or if they've died there. Oh, there's a mushroom patch there. Let's cast... Oh, we don't have neutralized poison. I thought we did. We have potions of it. Not really in any danger. Let's not use it right now. Let's quaff one of these other things. Sure. Ultramarine potion. You feel yourself moving faster. Okay, potion of speed. We'll know it from now on. We're still injured. Let's do a lavender potion first. You feel much better. You feel like a killing machine. This is a potion of berserking. There's no way to query... Like, for instance, we can see at the bottom of the screen that we have haste. We can see that we're berserk. There's no way to query on here what berserk means that I can think of. Is there? C? No. I'm not sure what berserk means. We probably do extra damage or something. I don't know how to tell that. Let's use one of our scrolls of light, because we can, and they have no other use, so there's nothing to reveal here. Not actually in a room. My instinct is still to search at the end of this corridor, so you gotta remember that you can't search. Or more to the point that there's no need to search. If I back off into this hall, these dogs will not follow me. It's just the nature of their AI. So I kind of have to take them on 3 at a time here. You'll see that J is moving. I bet you it's an ooze. Yeah. So J's represent jellies, but they also represent oozes, and oozes can move, unlike jellies. What does the green J do? We don't know for sure. It might be acidic, might be poisonous. Hard to tell. Let's pray right now for a blessing. I don't use that very often, and I should. Just kill that thing before it has a chance to rejuvenate itself. As your potion. I can hear one of my cats snoring in this room with me. It's hilarious. When we travel, we obviously put the cats in crates. You can't have them free in the car because they get under a brake or something. You're not going to be able to stop, and you're going to die and kill them in the process. So we had to put them in crates to travel, and they like getting to destinations, but they hate traveling because they don't like being in the crates. Except when it's on his own terms. One of our cats loves sleeping in his crate or her crate. The crates are currently stacked on top of each other in this room. Sometimes he likes to climb to the top crate like a bunk bed and sleep there. He's currently in the bottom crate, but I can hear him snoring from across the room. Kobold Shaman. I'm confused. That's the yellow mold confusing me. God damn, this thing's hard to kill, especially when I'm getting confused. I think it's the yellow mold. Maybe not. It's the Kobold Shaman conjures up weird things I see there. So that's probably what was confusing me. Alright, it's dead. Let's stay out of sight for a second. Let's rest. Why don't we try reading one of our scrolls, too? Let's try O. Phase door. Okay, we teleported over there. Good to know. What do these things do to us? Looks like it just does damage. Yellow mold. Oops. Not a big deal. Hey, our first staff, wand. Let's get that. We'll use that on the next monster we... Whoops. Fuck me. We quickly protect our money pouch, but there was a puff of smoke and he disappeared. If we see him again, we'll definitely zap him with the wand. Hopefully it's like a magic missile or something we can kill him easy. I think they just basically phase door away. I think that's what they're casting when they disappear like that. Though I'm not sure. What is this thing? A shrieker, god damn it. I should have aimed to the wand at it. Alright. Aim the tin-plated wand to the east. What is it? Wand of Darkness. That's not any good. I don't think. Get back here, you. Let's kill that before it multiplies. Giant white louse. Capital I is for insect. Let's drop the Wand of Darkness. We don't want that. To the best of my knowledge, it doesn't do me any good. I don't think it like blinds enemies, I don't think. But it didn't erase the dots we could see either, so I don't really know what it does. Cold Archer. He's putting up a fight. Like, that was a tough fight for us. Not deadly, clearly, but tough. Oh, something was invisible there. It was. Might have fled. Oh. Tamer. The tamer concentrates on his body. The tamer starts moving faster. Gets a lot of attacks in, and part of that's because I'm slow, part of that's because it sped itself up. But I think we're going to kill it. Oh, it can make us move slower too. The tamer tries to make you move slowly. You feel yourself moving slower. Let's kill it so we can get at the rat behind it before it multiplies too much. Keep an eye on my health. We seem to be fine. It conjures up weird things. You are confused. You see what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of... They get their abilities off quite frequently. A silver mouse behind it. Confused. God damn it. Got a graze as well. Let's take a potion of Cure Light Wounds. It gets rid of confusion apparently too. Unless it was coincidence that it wore off. Made us move slower again. Our speed is negative 12. Yikes. It's trying to flee, but of course it can't. And we killed it. Let's go to this silver mouse. All these silver mice before they die. Or before they multiply. We got frozen there? No. I think the silver mouse was trying to flee and it said it was frozen to the spot. Because it was surrounded and couldn't get out. This big gray snake might be a problem for us, but I still want the mice dead first. Can always phase door out of here if we have to. Our light is down to 0. Your light dims, your light is gone out. It's a silver mice probably causing it. So Something touches us, we are terrified. I don't know if it just turned our torch on. I guess it did. Yeah, they're draining our torchlight, much like silver jellies can do. The gray snake will be an issue. We're obviously hurting it. Fucking mice. You stunned it. The shield bash. There's a green worm mass we gotta deal with now. Before they multiply. It's fleeing. Kind of. Alright, the snake is dead. Stupid harpies that are back again. It's fled. These damn mice that just probably keep replicating. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them. It's not like we have an area effect spell we can... Damn it, all the green worm masses are in here too. Might be too late, like they may have gotten the upper hand. We got covered in acid or cloak got damage. Yeah, let's see if we can close this door. Door appears to be broken. I don't want to mess with acidic things for fear that they will cause too much damage. It's a gallant. You miss the gallant. Gallant magically starts closing in wounds. See, when I used to fight those, for instance, in earlier versions of Angband, I don't even know if I knew they could heal themselves, but if I did, it was like a really rare thing where they would do it. Now they do it with great frequency. This is a weird place to be trapped, because we're like trying to deal with it. I want to see what's in these rooms, man. Alright, we can't do it. There's just too much coming. Let's quaff another potion of Cure Light Wounds. Let's pray a blessing. It's the dreaded low hit point warning. Let's read a scroll of Phase Door. Alright, we ended up in here. Let's quaff a potion of Cure Light Wounds. And another one. And another one. Let's read another scroll of Phase Door. And as much as I would love to continue exploring that region, because I'm sure there's good treasure in there. Well, there's not great treasure in there. You can see by the level feeling, there's not great treasure anywhere on this level. I don't want to die. And we probably would have died if we just stayed there. We're out of Cure Light Wounds. We gotta go back to the surface and get more cure spells soon. That's a damn cut purse. I want to cast... I'm going to do it. I'm going to cast Blessing again. To make sure we kill it as fast as possible. But unfortunately it got away again. With more of our money. We still have a ton. Compared to what we had before. You see the game's getting slow again. Like, what is up with that, guys? Anybody else who plays Angband 4.2.2, tell me, is this happening to you? Oh, as Fang, Fiber Magus, Doug. Once again, let's cast Bless. I think we're going to win this battle. It's not that tough of a unique. Alright, it's dead. Yeah, you see, like, I'm getting extra movements and stuff. Like, the keyboard response is getting slow on this. It's very odd. I'll take those, I guess. Let's kill the yellow worm mass before it multiplies. I think they can poison us. God, look at that. That's me trying to attack. And it's doing all these multiple key presses. I may try saving the game and reloading the game in a second. Like saving the game, quitting, and reloading. See if that has any effect. Or it might be because all that stuff's multiplying in the top right, left corner, right? All those rats and stuff. If so, I mean, that wasn't a problem in much earlier versions of the game, so I wish they would fix that, if that's what it is. Alright, seems to be okay right now. Alright. Tunnel. We'll see. If it's still acting up, I'll quit and save and come back in without stopping recording. Because all these guys are probably replicating as well. There's probably too many replicating. Fuck me, look at this. I didn't say go that way, it just suddenly moved me that way. I'm not confused, it's the, like my character is not confused, I'm confused. Let's try that. Let's try... Whoops, fuck me. Sorry. File. Save. File exit. Okay. Let's try launching it again and seeing if that helps at all. If so, we may have to do this occasionally. Which would be annoying, but not the end of the world. It took a while for that to take effect. How are we doing for time, by the way? Another 18 minutes or so. And then we'll call it quits. One second, guys. Wow. Not sure if there's a problem or not. It's hard to be certain what's happening here, guys. I'm going to try literally reorganizing my space. I am using a wireless number pad. It's possible the number pad's having trouble communicating with my... I mean, there's a wall in the way. I went northwest. With my computer, so I just dragged my computer out from under the desk, but I can't imagine that would be the case. It never does. No, it's just having a lot of trouble moving right now. It must be there are too many things on this level. Older versions of the game, if you recall, when you get too many things in a level, you get a message that says compacting monsters. Possibly to avoid this very scenario. I don't know for sure if that's what this is. All I know is the game is reacting sluggishly to input. And if that's because they've improved the game in some way by saying, hey, we're going to keep track of all these monsters, put back in the compacting monsters. Because look at this, I'm moving double movements and that kind of shit. Alright, you bastard. Whoops. Again, the fact that I did not encounter this problem on Tanya's computer makes me hesitant to necessarily believe it's something to do with Angband itself, but I don't know what else it could be. The numpad has fresh batteries. It's got an unobstructed view of my computer. Like, even if it was communicating with it by semaphore, the computer could see it. So I'm guessing it's something to do with too many replicating monsters on the map, but who knows? Oops. I gotta lose some of the stuff I'm carrying for sure. Is my being this slow means everything gets away from me, right? Here's the goddamn cut purse again. Let's at least get our blessing going. Oh, no, it's not. It's a... I saw a C for cut purse, but that's not it. Struck by electricity. That could damage our magical rings and stuff if we had any. We do not. Possibly our enchanted weapons or armor if we had any, too. Didn't it go this way? We must have gone this way. Blessing. Again, if we can kill them more frequently or more easily or rapidly, then they're less likely to get away from us. Character level 9 now. We can successfully go down to, by my logic, dungeon level 5, like 2 more levels deep. Let's at least finish exploring this level. I may even Word of Recall back to the surface. Get rid of some stuff. Find out what the Scroll of Trum Core Rio is. Get rid of the Scrolls of Light. I mean, I might as well just dump them now, right? The hell good are they doing me? Even that sped us up. I could drop the Scrolls of Blessing as well. I mean, I can cast that myself. Oops, all. Yeah, sure, drop 77 of them. Go for it. Let's actually try, reading a Scroll of Treasure Detection. It says the presence of objects. That can't be the objects I'm aware of, is it? I guess it is. Obviously there's objects there. Okay, let's go down. You know what? It didn't speed us up. Let's get the blessing ones back. We'll read those the next time we encounter monsters. I'm going to stop pretty soon here, guys. Whoops, I didn't mean to number lock. This seems a quiet, peaceful place. I like that. Giant gray snake. Yeah, sure. Read Scroll of Blessing. Help us kill it faster. For the record, Blessing... Oops. How do we get the info on this? There is a way to get information. Oh, question mark. Blesses you, giving you a bonus of +5 to armor class and +10 to hit for 12 plus 1d12 turns. I think the duration goes up as we get more high level, I think. Still getting skipped key presses and such here. What up, T?
Do you mind if I turn on the air conditioner?
Yeah, go ahead. The cupper's asleep. Where the hell do you see that? Way up there. As we get close, a few of them. God damn it. Do we want to mess with these fuckers? He woke up. Read. A Scroll of Blessing. L. We may actually kill one. Wouldn't that be dynamite? He's trying to flee, but there's a cuppers behind him, so we can't get out of here. Excellent, we killed one. Unfortunately, it's not the one who stole our money. That one's back on the previous level, so I'm not getting that money back. Prayer expired, damn it. Let's just keep killing it. Alright, it's dead. 3 Scrolls of Blessing. We'll get that in a minute. Just killed the apprentice. It blinked out of here. Let's get these Scrolls of Blessing, sure. Let's rest. Let's read one of these Scrolls of Treasure Detection. Might as well start getting rid of some of the stuff that we're carrying to not be carrying quite as much. There's some objects down there. Obviously there's a way to reach them. They're not buried objects, so there's a way to get to them. Oh, we get that. Let's read another one over here. I like the, let's dig out there. Oh, there's lots of stuff here. Let's dig out there and see what we can get. Oh. Money. What's in here? Whoops, teleport trap. Silver mouse, damn it. A rock falls in your head, you've been stunned. Alright, potions of berserk strength. Is there a way to... Let's look at our inventory. Can we do like... is there examine or something? Is there like... inspect or... If I... or maybe just push... the key for the thing I want to look at. Where's potions of berserk strength? Let's try E. Found lying on the floor of a special room, blah blah blah. Can be destroyed by all of yada yada. It heals 30 hit points, cures fear, and extends berserk rage. I don't know what berserk rage does precisely, but good to know all that stuff. I do not want to mess with that. The goddamn torch. We found something under that. Hey, look at that. Let's get that. Let's wield it. A +1/+5 sling. Do we have any stones? In quiver, 38 missiles. Let's look at our quiver. What? E. Our cloak is damaged enough, we might as well just drop it, by the way. It's providing us nothing and weighing us down. Yeah, we have pebbles, so we can fire the slingshot now. That's pretty cool. Could use those. See, I'm tempted to pick that up because my instinct says, hey, magic armor, go back to town and sell it. But there's no point. We're not going to use it. We can't sell it. We've already got the leather scale mail that we like. We would have +1 to hit over what we have now if we used that. Okay, the game seems to have frozen. Did I do something to... Target space unreachable. I can't move in any way. Did I accidentally hit numlock or something? No. Alright, there we go. It's now responding. This game seems to have some problems that didn't exist in earlier versions of Angband. Again, I could be wrong about that. Oh, fuck, see, I did not do that. Let's leave the keyboard alone for a second. It also says there's a wall in the way ×5, so obviously it was trying to run through that. It just has problems once in a while. There's a slim chance it has something to do with recording it, but we've obviously successfully recorded games for this channel 1,000,000 times and not had these problems, including versions of Angband.
Can you turn on the air conditioner for me?
A moment later when, I don't know if you heard her whispering, Tanya came in the room and asked if she could turn on the air conditioner, meaning, is the noise going to bother the recording? I was like, yeah, go for it. But apparently our little cat did it for her. She jumped up and pressed the button. Not on command. She's not like a magical cat who understands all levels of English. She understands some. Just coincidentally. Oh, I hit something. I could... Let's do it. Let's cast... Oh, it was a blubbering, icky thing. I'm going to cast Detect Invisible anyway. Fearworm mass. Oh, yeah, good, because these things were invisible. We can see them now. Maybe that's why it was going slow. These things were replicating. There might be a problem with the replication code in this version of the game. Because it sure is moving slow. And now it's fine. Now it's moving just fine. That's my best guess. There's a problem in the replication code. We're, again, going to call it quits pretty soon. That was a trap. I just want to pick up these things I saw on the wall first. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just tunnel right through this. Get that. Let's go up and get this one too. He's moving slow again. Does that mean there's a replicator somewhere nearby? I don't know, man. Scruffy looking hobbit, they can steal our shit. Unless we kill it first. Look at that. He got 226 coins. Ugh. Got 130 of it back, but come on, man. That's just epic bullshit. Ah, fuck. Get this money. Let's kill the contents of this room and probably call it quits. What is that? Is that a radiation eye? If so, I'm not even mess with this. That thing can lower my strength. Let's get out of this room. There's too much to fight in there. Tiny bit more exploration, and then I'm calling it quits. Again, a radiation eye, I would not have hesitated to charge in and attack that in previous versions of this game, because although it could do that, I don't know if I ever saw it do it. It would have done it so infrequently that it wouldn't have been a threat. But now it does it so frequently that I'm like, I'm not messing with that. You know what? Let's do this. Come on. Assuming we get steer, let's do this. So we can get the treasures we knew were in here from our detection spell. Confused. No longer confused. Get these flasks of oil. 3 Azure potions. Let's just drink one of them now. Your eyes feel very sensitive, so it's true seeing. I think that just means see invisible. Let's take a look at that. H. It cures blindness and extends see invisible for that duration of time. We'll carry it for a moment. We're still not slowed -2 again. Alright. Alright, guys, I think we're going to call it there. It's probably a dart trap, yeah? Yeah. I mean, it only slows us down if we fail. There, we got it. Let's just check the time. We got a minute and a half. A minute and a half, guys. Let's spend it wisely. Not messing with a trapdoor. I don't feel like going down yet. There's a fucking cut purse. Maybe our cut purse that took our shit. I'm blessed. It's the best chance I'm going to have to kill it. Until I get my heroism spell at the next level. Blessing is the best I can do. We need a better weapon or something, man. Yeah, we got it. May not have been the same one. All you have is a scroll of phase door. Alright, let's kill the contents of this room. A scout. The scout concentrates on his body. The scout starts moving faster. So they have the ability to haste themselves. And to fire arrows, obviously. In addition to their attack, it looks like. Oh, you bastard. Shrieker? Oh, an apple. Let's eat that. We haven't eaten anything in a long time. Let's also eat a ration of food. And another one. Slow -6. Did that thing slow us? Firing arrows at us. He's dead. Alright. Just see this corner. Nothing there. Let's call it right there, guys. I'll be back. Whether it's 1 week from today or whether it's in the next couple of days, I don't know. I'm the truth of the matter is I'm really missing this. I'm having a lot of fun playing it, so I kind of actually wanted to play it several times this week. One of the reasons I held out is the aforementioned fact that there will be a solution for the poor mic quality coming very soon, and I will tell you all about that when it happens. I'm expecting that solution to be enacted on this Friday. It is currently Saturday right now, so 6 days from now. So I may hold out and not record anymore until that happens. Or I may record, in the meantime, one more with a shitty mic just because I'm having fun. I do have other things to do. Obviously, I'm still working on Stop the Saturnians. My wife, who's a mover and shaker in the film business, has also made a lot of connections lately that have opened some doors to give us a lot of intimate contact with persons in positions of great power. I can't mention the organizations for which they work, but positions of power within the film world, who are looking for television scripts. I have a ton of film scripts. I don't have any television scripts, so I have... Look at my dexterity. Dexterity dropped at some point. So I have been trying to convert my novel, Dawn at the Royal Star, into a television script, so that's occupying some of my time too. I'm trying to balance that along with working on the game as fast as I can to get that done before I have to go back to work, and trying to do my shitty ass broken back workouts. Not broken back, slightly thrown out. Back. So finding time is still somewhat hard, but rest assured I'm back for the long haul with this Angband game, and I'll have better news on the mic front soon. Alright, wherever you are, have a great day. Hope you're keeping safe. The pandemic, we see light at the end of the tunnel. Please bear in mind that does not mean the pandemic is over. It is not. Still take precautions, please. Goodbye. Control X. Sir Danvers, keep plugging away, sir. Bye.